everybody, welcome back, and let's talk about the cardless Avianca cards, because I don't want to say they're bad. They're interesting, and there's probably a use case for them for certain individuals. So let's talk about it. So Cardless has now officially launched the Avianca Lifemiles American Express card and the Avianca Lifemiles Elite American Express card last night. Those links went live. I want to say I posted about them in the Anthony Venture Discord around midnight, maybe 1 a.m. So those cards went live, and the waitlist is no longer a waitlist. So let's talk about them. The first card is the $99 Lifemiles American Express card. For that card, you're going to get a 4,000 bonus miles on spending $3,000 in eligible purchases in the first 90 days. Has a $99 annual fee. You're going to get an additional 5,000 bonus miles if you had signed up for that waiting list. Earnings on the card are as follows: 2 times miles at Avianca, 2 times miles on dining, 2 times miles on groceries, 1 times miles on all other purchases. As long as you hold the card, your miles won't expire. There's no foreign transaction fees, and you'll get silver status with Avianca, which you can also, I'm sure, match over to other Star Alliance partners with their equivalent level of silver status. Silver is the first step up from their Red Plus option, which is basically just like member, right? As soon as you sign up for Mileage Plus, you're Red Plus. So you'll get silver status on the card. Relatively simple enough card. It does have some American Express lifetime language, so you're not eligible for the welcome offer if you've held any other Avianca American Express card or previous card holders of any Avianca Lifemiles American Express cards who received the bonus. So basically, if you get the next card up, or if you've ever had any American Express branded Avianca card before, which I can't think of one. So anyway, standard American Express lifetime language there. No mention if you'll get access to American Express offers, but I believe the other cardless card that is American Express, I think, is the TAP Portugal one. I don't know if they have access to American Express offers, so your mileage there will definitely vary. Silver status is the most interesting thing on this card. 2x miles is relatively light, $99 annual fee. No mention of any other additional perks, but silver will get you I believe some Avianca lounge access on Avianca, with Avianca specifically, not through any other carrier. And I think you get only a limited number of lounge passes per year at silver. Whereas if you were gold, you'd get more unrestricted access. So pretty basic card, $99, keeps your Avianca Life Miles together for a while, allows you silver status, which is good. You can use that to status match to other airlines. Unless you fly Avianca a lot, this probably isn't the card for you. But let's talk about the other card, because the other card is the one that has me going, because the other card might actually have a use case. So this is the Avianca Lifemiles American Express Elite card from Cardless. This one will have a tranched bonus up to 100,000 miles with Avianca. You're going to earn the first 60,000 miles by spending $4,500 on qualifying purchases in the first 90 days from account opening. You'll also get an additional 10,000 miles if you had signed up for the waiting list. So if you're on the waiting list and you're thinking about it, if you sign up for this card, you'll get 10,000 more miles. Now, you can also earn an additional 40,000 miles if you spend a grand total of $25,000 on the card over 365 days. So after your $4,500 in spend, if you spend another $20,500 on this card, you'll get another 40,000 bonus miles. So it's just over 2 miles per dollar. Whether it's worth it to you or not, who knows? But there are some interesting use cases for the points and how you can use them here. So let's jump into it a little bit further. Same lifetime language, whatever. It's a $249 annual fee. Card details. This card will earn 3 times miles on Avianca Airlines or Life Mile purchases. Ooh, tempting. You'll earn 2 times miles on dining, 2 times miles on all other travel like hotels, taxi, other airlines, 1x miles on all other purchases, and you'll get double miles for your first 1,000 miles per month. So if you make up for your first 1,000 miles of purchases, you'll make 6 times miles on Avianca miles, and this reads Life Miles purchases. I'm not sure if that's through the point.me or if Avianca sells their miles directly to you, but on those times where you can buy miles, if you buy miles with a bonus, this could be very lucrative. Instead of 2 times miles on dining, you get 4 times miles on dining, 4 times miles on travel, and 2 times miles on everything else for 1,000 miles bonus every month. You're also going to get silver status with Avianca on this card as well. You're also going to get a 25% redemption discount on Avianca flights. This is Avianca metal itself. So if you're flying Avianca, you'll get a 25% redemption discount. You'll get 10% miles back on Star Alliance flight redemptions. So if you spent 40,000 miles on a United flight with Avianca, you'll get back 4,000 miles. And it doesn't matter how many people are on your itinerary, you're going to get 10% back. That is pretty dang interesting. That can actually be pretty powerful if you do a lot of non-Avianca booking with Star Alliance partners like United or Air Canada, or let's say you did Swiss Air or Lufthansa, something like that. If you book 200,000, 400,000 miles, you're going to get 20,000, 40,000 miles back. Which, if you value Avianca miles, some valuations are 1.25 cent per point. Let's say if you use that 20,000 miles back at 1.25 cent per point, you're going to make out pretty well on the savings of what that cash redemption would have been, on top of what it already would be using Avianca miles instead of Swiss Air, or Lufthansa miles and more, or Turkish miles and smiles, or Air Canada Aeroplan points, and not having to pay their taxes and fees. If Avianca's taxes and fees are lower, you're going to save a pretty good chunk of coin. Miles don't expire when you use the card. You're also going to get up to 40% more miles on Lifemiles hotels and Lifemiles cards. So much like Delta and JetBlue and some other airlines, they'll have their travel partnerships, their travel portals where you can book hotels, book rental cars. With Avianca hotels and rental cars, you'll get 40% more miles. So if it's 4 times miles, you'll get let's say it's the first 1,000 miles, you'll get sorry, I'm trying to do math in my head. So it'd be 4.4 times 4. So you'd actually get 5.16 miles per point. And if it's just regular 40%, you'll get 3.6 miles per dollar on hotels. So you'll get that. As I said, both cards will give you silver status as long as you hold the cards. So you'll get some additional benefits with that. You'll get 30% bonus miles with Avianca flights. You'll get priority services such as check-in, boarding, baggage handling, complimentary lounge passes, companion passes for Avianca 12 VIP lounges. So you'll get 5 lounge entries per year, 2 lounge entries for guests, additional checked baggage allowance, and 10% discount on premium seat purchases, Star Alliance silver status perks, including priority reservations, waitlist, and priority standby on Star Alliance eligible flights. There's also included with the Elite card another perk, which would be they're going to give you their Lifemiles Plus subscription, and you'll get a complimentary subscription with the $249 card. So this typically would cost about $30 a month or something like that. Typically costs $20 a month, but it's free if you hold the Lifemiles card, the Lifemiles Elite card. So that's a $240 value. You're going to get 500 bonus miles per dollar. 500 bonus miles per month. You're going to get 10% miles back on Star Alliance redemptions, which is what I said. The 10% refund will post within 15 days of redemption. This is the spend 400,000 miles on a flight, get 40,000 miles back. That's what this is. 25% discount on Avianca redemptions. As I said, this is for Avianca metal only, and double miles on purchases on a Lifemiles credit card up to 1,000 miles per month. So that's the 6 times, 4 times, 2 times, as I said. So that is baked into the card. That is a $240 value they estimate put onto the card. So you're going to get an extra 6,000 miles per year. You're going to get that 10% redemption. You're going to get that 25% discount on Avianca metal, if that's something that you're interested in, if you fly Avianca enough. They also have additional tiers. There's Basic, Pro, and one more. Basic, Pro, and Max. I'm not going to go into Pro and Max too much because apparently the sweet spot might just be Basic as per the frequent miler. So I'll put that link in the description. But Lifemiles Plus Basic subscription, if you hold the card, it would be $30 per month on top of the subscription that you already get. For that, you're going to get 2,000 bonus miles a month. 24,000 bonus miles a year. You're going to get the same 10%, the same 25% redemption discount, double miles on all purchases up to 2,000 bonus miles per month. So that's 2,000 bonus miles plus the 2,000 that they're giving you. So that's 4,000 more miles a month for $30. And you're going to get no change or cancellation fees on Lifemiles award tickets. So that's pretty strong as well. So if you have to change or cancel your flight, You're not going to get any fees, which for Avianca, according to the frequent miler post I read on this from Nick Reyes, said that can get pretty quickly. Jumping up to the Lifemiles Pro, said I wouldn't, but let's go over it. It'll cost you $80 per month if you hold the premium Lifemiles card. If you hold the Elite card, that's going to be 4,500 additional miles per month, 10%, 25% double miles, and no cancellation fees. Your double miles will go up to 4,500 bonus miles as well. And max is 10,000 bonus miles, and everything else remains the same, as well as the double miles will also go up to 10,000 miles. So that is $180 per month if you have the premium card. So my only gripe on this one, if you're going to go for Lifemiles Plus Pro and Lifemiles Plus Max, that should also include Gold. Avianca Gold status, which you can match over to United or whoever, because if you're paying $180 a month for that privilege, you should get more than Silver. That's just me. So overall, the $99 card, biggest perk is Silver status. Whoop-de-doo. The $249 card actually gets interesting because of the Lifemiles Plus Light package, where you get 500 bonus miles for free. You get 1,000 bonus miles on purchases up to 1,000 free bonus miles, making your miles purchases double what they are. Your miles eligible purchases double what they are, and you get the no change or cancellation fees on Lifemile award tickets. The redemptions, the 25% discount immediately effective on Avianca Metal is awesome. So your 100,000 point flight will cost you 75,000 points. The 10% rebate on Star Alliance partner flights booked with Avianca points will also save a good chunk of money. So for $249 a year, you're getting that free $240 of extra points, pretty much just bankrolled for you. So you'll get 6,000 points with just given to you, and you'll be able to earn an additional 12,000 points with your spend on top of your regular spend. So overall, things might actually work out pretty well for you. You also get those baggage discounts and everything like that, you'll get priority baggage and things like that. Sorry, that took half a second. But if I were to go for one of these two cards, I would probably go for the $249, not because I like to pay the most amount of money, but because even if I only did Lifemiles Plus Light, I'm doing pretty well with miles coming back to me, free miles just generating. But Lifemiles Plus Basic works out even better because you're going to get 24,000 miles a year. You're going to get the double miles on your purchases up to 2,000 bonus miles a month. So that would be another 24,000 miles. So in total, that's 48,000 miles before you really get into the stuff that you spend on. And the no change in cancellation fees on award tickets, and that 10% discount rebate, and the 25% discount. So that actually is a pretty compelling package. Doesn't include TSA PreCheck, doesn't include global entry, no, but I'm sure there's other cards that you have that would give you those. So this one could be interesting. It's a bit better value prop because you're going to keep Silver status no matter what. I wouldn't go up to Lifemiles Plus Pro or Lifemiles Plus Max unless there was a way that I was getting Avianca Gold or something to that effect, because that's a lot of money to plow in, even with that $20 discount. So overall, the cards are not as bad as I first thought, and they don't require insane spend cutter cards require to keep your status with One World, Ruby, and Sapphire. So overall, I think the $249 card might be doable for those who are looking to book Star Alliance and fly Star Alliance without having to go into the United card route. But why wouldn't you go into the United card route? I don't know. It could be a way to get United Silver without having to worry about if you're well over 524. That might be one path. Not 100% what to think on these cards. If I was going to get one, I'd probably get the $249 just because that sounds like the more interesting value, especially if I pay for the Plus Basic. But yeah, let me know down what you think down in the comments down below. If you like what I do, hit subscribe, hit the like button. We are ever closer to 1,000 subscribers. Check out the pinned comment for other ways to help me out. Talk to you guys soon. Bye for now.